There we go. Sent it to the masses. So, I don't know if it starts or anything about it. Okay. Well, there goes my phone into the depths. Up underneath my toolbox. What a great place for it. Can't be better. I'm gonna unscrew this first. Okay. Now this should just come off. It's hand tight. Now I need to undo those. Just Allen keys. I'll just use these. Got it. I need better place for me to put this without it look lighter. Yeah, you can actually see what I'm doing. Where did my Allen keys go? Now. Jeez. Alright. What are you doing today? I got a new 2-stroke to try to see if it'll run. But I want to take off, it's like a hedge cutter. I want to take off the hedge cutter part first. And then I'll try to run it. That way there's nothing in the way. I just got done painting the Lexus. Nice. I don't really do much body work, only real mechanic work, which I hope to do more streams of and film of. Viper FN. Okay, there we go. That's a weird drive shaft. And it doesn't come out. Ow. Already got my first metal splinter. There we go. This came out. Okay, I don't need this yet. Now we just got the full thing in. I'm Papa said hi. I'm friends with this gladiator. Dennis, what even is a gladiator? Also, if you're home, you can just pull up low-key. It's been a while. So I want choke on. And I think I need to hold this down to start it. And is this the primer? I can unscrew the primer. What does that mean? Oh, no, that's just the entire casing for the carb. I don't want that off. I want to see if I can start it without ripping it apart. There's the primer. Right underneath. It has no fuel in it. Okay. 40 to 1. I wonder if it'll run on 50, because I don't have 40 to 1. It's like, imagine putting in the right. Okay. In that case, I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. Last stream I broke the reel off this one. That's why I haven't done fishing. $50 to 1 mix. This is empty. This is gasoline. If I put 50 to 1 in it, and then just add more gas, is that how that works? Is that the strat? I don't really know how two-strokes work. I don't work on small engines often. Something I've been doing a lot more this summer, though. %40 gas, 1% oil. So this is 50% gas, 1% oil. 50 to 1. Green gas. $50 to 1, $40 to 1. I don't know the difference. I'm just pouring on the 50 to 1. Good enough for me. I can just try GPT. Okay, that's enough fuel. Just a... Okay, I poured some all over the table. Just to try it. Even if it's the wrong fuel mixture. I think I can dilute it. With the power of ChatGPT, it'll tell me. Bet. Alright. Add. Bet. Alright. Add oil. I might have left my oil at Henry's house. I don't remember. Looks like I left my oil at a friend's house. Which means I might not have oil to put in it. So I might just have to do 50 to 1 for it. Logging oil. No. Nope. Nope. 50 to 1 it is. I don't have anything else. Okay. Now let's prime it. Still no prime. Wait. Shake it around maybe. Yes. We've got prime. running it on the wrong type of gas. We're going to try it anyway. Even still, it should start up. It just won't run very nice, which is fine. It's leaking gas or something. Because I just wiped it up and there's more now. It smells like gas. I can't tell if it's leaking or not. I don't think it is. Alright, now we're going to try it. Put choke on. Choke is on. Yeah, choke's on. It's prime, choke's on. It's on. Sounds like it's bogging down and I haven't even started it. Prop it up. That sounds pleasant. Uh-huh. I think it's because it's 50 to 1. Maybe a good carb clean will help. Persuade it. Here's the air filter. So, holes down there. So it's on, it's off. I'm gonna try it just a bit on. Pump prime again. It's got some air in the lines when I prime it. Focus unusual. Full choke, or full open. Off. No, it doesn't even try that way. Okay. I'll prime it again. Feels like the prime's leaking or something's leaking. I feel it. It's like wet down there. Close. Okay. A little bit open. Goes. Okay. I'm gonna rip it apart some more anyway. Get all the plastics off. See how it looks underneath. It's really quiet. Okay, how do we... Oh, it's leaking all over the place. Might start smoking with too much oil and gas. It didn't seem to be running super rich. It wasn't smoking too much. It seemed actually somewhat alright. Definitely sounded like it was bogging almost, but I think that's just my bad with the fuel. I don't have any oil yet. I'll probably get some pretty soon. I like tons of two-stroke oil. It's just at my friend's house. But when I go there, I'm gonna work on my mini bike anyway, so I'll stream that. Alright, I'm gonna unscrew the spark plug casing, or whatever this is, this plastic. There we go. Okay. But that's just a case for the spark plug, it seems. This plastics are still very much attached. I'm gonna take off the spark plug case. There we go. It's in here and here. So I'll undo those. I just want to get all the plastics off and see underneath it. Just to see what's going on. I know nothing about the engine. I don't know how long it's been sitting, what it's been used for, how recently. Alright, I'm not gonna remember what those go to, but luckily it's on stream, so. I'm gonna do that one too, I guess. I don't know how else this thing's attached. There we go. That's hot. Do I still have a magnet? This works as a magnet. There we go. Got it out with a magnet. On a flashlight. There we go. All out. It's actually really small. Top end. Like even in comparison to my other 25 down there. It's really clean though. Not like the chainsaw I was doing, which never got finished because it's kind of a piece of junk. I'm gonna just look for any leaks or anything now. I'm gonna go back down and start it up. Actually, I'll look at the spark plug first. Just see what it looks like. It should be okay. Start it up, no problem. Need it deep. There we go. That's hot. I can't touch that. It's a little bit greasy. I don't know if that's because the fuel is in it. But it looks really good. No issue with it. Now the question, what do I put this on? Do I just keep it? It's unusual that I get an actually working engine. Doesn't happen very often for me. Usually it's got issues. That's why I get them. Alright. Try again, except have choke for now. A little bit on actually. On. A little bit more open. Reprime. It isn't smoking, it isn't moving a ton. It's not even running on the right fuel and it's mint. It's unusual for me. I never get a good engine. Nothing's leaking, nothing. I'm very tempted to take the exhaust off, just cause. New chapters out, lock in. I've just been writing lore this whole time. All day and all night. Never stopped. And not much else to do for this, I guess. Wasn't expecting it to be so easy. This thing must be like brand new. Everything's clean. Oh wait, that broke. I snapped right off when I took the air filter off. That one snapped. This one I can't get on. I don't know. makes this matter? It screws in anyway. With this. It's really hot. There we go. Air filter's back on. Try it again, see if any issues. This thing's mint. Oh, it's leaking a lot of fuel, actually. Why is it doing that? Oh yeah, leak all over my phone. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yep, it's the cap. Cap is some chunk. Is there a motor on the small bike? Yeah, there is. I gotta get a chain for it and probably a tensioner. I'll film that at some point this week, hopefully, on a stream. It's just at Henry's house still because he has a welder and I don't. So. Okay, I think it's on. Alright. We'll reprime it. Switch it to on. That didn't sound good. Doesn't feel good either. That was... It's bound to be something every time. Sounds like the pull cord spring. It's off-centered. I wonder if it's the air filter that prevented me. I mean, this just kept slipping. So I really hope it isn't one of these springs. So I mess around with these often and they're really annoying. So I really hope it's not that. Oh, I cut myself on something. Do I take the exhaust off and make it sound obnoxious? I think so. It's too quiet. Can't have that. Most of these things are really rusted. And then I'll probably work on something else just to keep stream going. It's only been 30 minutes. Oh. That's really hot. This type of thing you wait for, huh? I mean, theoretically, I could put this on the Psychocycle. That wouldn't be much of an issue. That'd be doable. Yeah, it just comes off. Looks good in there. Heat shield. Okay, to put it on over there. Does look like there's a little bit of oil on the exhaust. I think it's fine. I'm gonna try it again. Prime it. Okay. This thing sounds ridiculous. Merhaba. Hello, hi, hello, merhaba. Well, it's an engine now. It's pretty much mint. That works. I'm not going to test it because I don't need it, but I'm pretty sure that works. Hi, Noah. Pretty sure they just got a new one. That's why I got this. It's pretty much mint. I don't know what's wrong with the bowstring. It was acting up. Not really much else for me to do with this. I was expecting a long stream of struggle. That was really easy. Yeah, no issues. Did you make your mini bike? No, I haven't been able to get up there, and he hasn't been home as much. Because this is my garage. It's different than his. His a lot smaller, but he has a welder. He doesn't have very much tools, though, which is why I usually have to bring it back here to work on it. But there, he has a welder. So any fabrication that I still have left, I need to do at his house, which is why it's still at his house. Heat shield is doing its job. It's cold. But I did just get this engine to use for something. I don't know. I don't know if it'd move me very fast. It feels powerful, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything. How the hell did this thing go on? Like that? No, like this. It must have. Yeah. It's still hot. I might just wait for it to cool down and put it aside for now. And then grab something else to work on. I want to stream for a while and I have like actually nothing better to do today, so. It's really hot. What do you normally use these for and how? Seems like a good idea to put it on a rear tire. Get a twist. That's what I've been working on. I got this little miniature clown bike runt. It's like 90s Razor. I have some videos. I have some streams on. I don't have any videos yet. Except for a few of shorts. And me being pulled around on it by an e-bike. But we're not going to use this because this is too small. Well, technically it's not. I could use it, but it wouldn't go very fast. So I got a 50cc instead. It's a lot quicker than 25 like this. And so I'll use that and I'll put it on a bike. And then I have this tricycle with no handlebars. It's the Psychocycle. It's really hard to explain. I don't know. I think this just goes to this. No, it can't. I don't know. Random washer. It's difficult to explain what a Psychocycle is, but this might end up going on it because it actually works. Unlike a lot of other 25s I have. I wonder if I get the one I have running. Not that one. That one. Oh, that's sad. And no more fuel. Here's a bag with nothing in it. I'll put the stuff that goes to it in here. Good enough. And these came out of the bag. I'll just put them up here. In my box of things. The box of things. It's crazy that you have so little viewers. You're extremely smart and underrated. Thank you. The reason why I have so many subscribers and so few viewers is because that meme that I posted years ago, just because it was blowing up.
You got it running?
Yeah, it runs fine.
It runs fine?
There's no issues.
When it starts up?
Yep. I wasn't even using the right fuel and it still ran great.
What fuel are you using?
50 to 1. It takes 40 to 1.
From the thing I used?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's old fuel
a little bit
too.
more gas. Regular gas.
Yeah, I know. Or no,
and
if
then it's 40 to 1. You get me?
Yeah.
You fill it up halfway with 50 to 1, and then fill it up the rest of the way with regular gas.
Yeah.
And then it's 40 to 1. I'm going to go get Madison.
All right.
My key's right here.
It's always there.
Huh?
In the box. That's where it always is.
Yeah. Where'd my weeds go?
All right
Oh.
there.
All right.
I was just using the table.
That's fine.
There's also like a ton of cans and drinks down there. They're
full?
half full.
I get the dump on now.
All right. This is my other little one. This one's junk. All sorts of junk. I think it's a kill switch. I don't even know what this goes to. Yeah.
Take this and go take a handful and go feed the fishes, please. I didn't feed them this morning or today.
Yeah, I can do that. Junk. Yeah, I posted that random meme, got a ton of views, ton of subscribers. It's like 1.3 million right now or something. But then I didn't get any subscribers for the content me and my friends are trying to make, which is not all just like actually doing stuff, but the fun part is once it's built, you can go drive it around and do stupid things with it, which is really what the kind of content we're trying to make. I just streamed the building part in the background, finding things for it. $12,000 is insane. There we are. They're not eating. There goes one. My mom has the same tool in the basement, I think. Oh, same tool drawer. Oh, Husky. Husky. These are good. And my friend's making a 700-watt bike right now. Or, no, 70 volt. That's what I meant. 70 volt. I don't know how many watts. I think it's 1,000. He's the one that has the welder and everything that I use. He's built a mini bike already. A 79cc. He just got a frame for it. It was electric. Couldn't get the electric system to work. Something with the controller and the, I don't know. Like you would throttle and then it wouldn't go, then you would just like take off at random. A super powerful bike just didn't throttle when it was supposed to. That's why I try to stay away from electric things, because they're complicated. Even though I do have an e-bike and I ride it often. It's just a basic $400 Wilmer.com one. This is simple, there's no kill switch or anything. It's completely mangled. Not too insane, honestly. Only 48 volt and 33 miles an hour. In the air during test run, I got to 31 downhill. Range estimated 25 miles. Yeah. He's doing a 70 volt, and it's 1,000 watt, so I'm sure like 1,200 watt, like you have, has a good torque. A 72 volt, it will give him the torque, and he'll go pretty quick. He's estimating like 50. But then again, he was saying crazy figures about his 79cc, then he only went 31 max. That's because it's limited. It's got a governor on it. It limits the carb. That feels locked up. That's not good. It's been sitting a while, and it's a piece of junk to begin with, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna take it down. This thing makes a lot of power for a Ryobi. Well, Ryobi, but it's kind of junk. Starts on the ground. Makes total sense. Why wouldn't it start on the ground? Maybe start it on choke, start it full open. Somewhat open. Where are my letters working? There we go. Heat it up a bit. Can you freaking... I did have a bigger one. But my friends, when they were in here while I was working, they kept stealing it. My blowtorch, and then like lighting random things on fire that would have exploded. So my dad took it away, and he was like, you can't have that anymore. Because their friends are just gonna blow up the garage. Like, they were hitting the white aluminum grease. Like, actually stunned. It's insane. I'm gonna try it now. Heating it up sometimes helps. Or not. It's old fuel too, and primer's not great. It really should sit like this, even though it originally sat under it. Can I pull it while I... What if I hold it up here like this against me? No, it's not. I don't know. Yeah, this is what my normal engines look like that I get. Now my primer isn't priming. Lost causes to a lot of them. I know it just needs a good carb clean, but I've already cleaned it and I already had issues. I had one of the clutch feet come of before and missed my eyes a couple millimeters. I build race engines and love what you do, but grab a pair of safety glasses whenever you get the chance. I usually have a ton on the wall, and my dad said he was going to tear down this wall to make garage bigger, and then just never did, and I don't know what he did with all the stuff he took off the wall. To be honest, I don't know. I'm not trying to sound like an old man, but I just don't want to seem like a... Yeah, I go to trade school, and I work on cars, and you're required to wear safety glasses, but I always do anyway. Especially when you're looking up underneath the car and something falls. I just drove my hand the other day. You shouldn't be talking about safety to anyone. Oh, you shouldn't. Yeah, I've never done that before. Well, that's pretty quick and easy. Wasn't expecting to get that engine to run so quickly. Thought it'd have issues. That one's my friend's. It's a junk. Well, I guess I can take out my Arma Sentin RC car. Mom, never let us go to a mechanic. You know, like you would fix it? Got some tips though. What kind of engine should I get for a little kid's bike I want to make? Doesn't need to be fast. Depending on how much you want to spend, I would say 4-stroke. Whatever you get, because 2-strokes are just really annoying. Even not even just mixing the gas, but using them in general, they suck. But anywhere between 25 and 50 cc probably would do it. Even a 45, you take like a chainsaw apart. Trying to get a junk engine running and then use that, it's really annoying really fast. Because I've tried it many times before. And it's a struggle every time. Alright, I'm gonna take this car outside. Can I pull up? Honestly, probably. I don't know. My dad's home, so I just have to ask him. He just went to go pick up my sister from day camp, but 49cc 4-stroke. If you can find one, yeah. Around 1,200? That's like a huge budget. I can never. There's a lot you could do with that. And you can make it real fast with that. If you're good at fabrication, of course. And you have a welder. That's an important part. Getting mounts and stuff. You said it's like a little kid's bike? Never mind, my parents aren't home. Like this is a 45, and I was trying to get this to work. To put on my mini bike originally. Then I just bought a 50, because that thing was being annoying. I didn't have anything else to use. Bought it off Amazon. It was like 80 bucks. It also has carburetor issues. It floods from what I can tell. It doesn't bog though, so that's fine. So this thing, I redid whole new motor because it got fried. This one's actually a bigger Spectrum, and then I still have the BLX 100 that came with it. I gotta go though, so I sub so I can I'll come back next stream. Nice, thanks. I try to stream every day, but I haven't streamed the last 2 days, so I just go out fishing just so I can fish, but also so I can stream. I just replaced the motor, and I put everything back together, and it was all stock plastic parts in here. And I've had this thing for years, and I've done all sorts of different things to it. And immediately tire blew just running stocks. I don't normally do that, but these are the Bajas. Anyway, I was going in something in here stripped, which was expected. I'm gonna need metal stuff soon. These things are an incredible pain to take apart, especially because I put in metal skid plate chassis thingamajig. Works really well, and it weighs it down, so it's a lot more ground centered. How many watch hours do you get? Not enough. I don't even know how many. That doesn't sound good at all. Turn on. Okay. Yeah. It's crazy stripped out, so. Now I need to take it apart. Again, I just did this, like, last weekend, but whatever. So that bolt needs to come out. And that one needs to come out. And are the tiniest oddly shaped bolts ever. They're really annoying. But I got it. Alright. Traxxas tools. Plus some extra stuff I have in here. Sucks. I just did this twice. I took this thing apart and put it back together. Various different issues, different reasons. So, I'm going to have to do it again. That's not the right size. What is? Like that. I'll just unscrew from the bottom, actually. That's probably the strat. This thing is covered in grass. Tony called me, or like, co-owner of this channel, I guess you could call him. And he was like, can you go do a lawn down in South Main? Because his bike was broken, so we couldn't get down there. And you already sent Leo, his brother. And I was like, yeah. And then my bike had issues, and then my dad said I couldn't go. And then, so he calls me back, and he's like, they just wanted Leo to rake. And I said, rake what? It's summer. And he's like, I don't know. Yeah. 2 people. Is Alex still on? I need pliers. Not massive ones. What do I need on those? There we go. These are junk. And my hands are covered in WD-40. That's much better. You can actually see. And I still have light. WD-40 is not helping me with this tiny little nut. That's why I don't like working on RC cars at all. Oh, this is stripped like crazy, huh? Everything's so small and difficult to work on. There we go. Got this part out. All Arrmas have them. I don't know why. Now I'm going to get out the motor by hitting the motor mounts. That's the difficult thing of all time. I'll turn it back on. I think I have a good chisel and punch, I just don't know where. A few different people on my channel have RC in their name, so. Oh, jeez. I don't feel like disconnecting these. For some reason, I have an old ESC system, and then a new motor. So the power and reverse and whatever were like mixed up. So right now, blue goes to yellow, and then yellow is going to blue. That way forward is backward and backward is forward. I don't know why that always happens, but I don't feel like unplugging it. So I'm gonna just undo it from here. Just to quickly see what's stripped out, because something clearly is. If I had to guess, I have a metal pinion gear, so the spur gear is probably what it is. It could also be something in the differential, but that almost never happens, so I'd assume it isn't. Or just hope it isn't. I don't know. Yep, it's my spur gear. I see it. Technically, spur gear just means a straight cut gear. But in RC terms, it's the bigger gear in your gear housing. Oh, what is that? Set screw fell out of my pinion gear. Never seen that before. Jeez, this is stuck in here. I don't even know why. Probably because it's not the right size and I just shoved it in. My usual antics. Yeah, I knew as a matter of fact that plastic gear would be junk in seconds, but I already had one on hand. But I mean, that's pretty destroyed. It looks okay though. But the issue definitely more so, and probably the reason why I stripped in the first place. I'm not looking at the GC. I will, just not now. Yeah, I don't think that's minty enough to put back in. But the fact that that's the set screw that goes to this pin gear. And it just completely came out, which I've never actually seen happen before. That actually sucks. Doesn't even look like the threads are still there and everything. I don't even know. It's weird though. It's annoying. Let me check the GC, see what he's saying. If you're just sitting at home writing chapters, you should pull up. You live like literally down the street. I didn't even put grease on this bearing. Did it like explode? There's grease all over the spur gear. Okay. We'll put the set screw back on. If I could stream in school, that'd be peak on chop weeks. And I could just stream car working. I don't think my teacher would be too happy about that. Especially considering the strict no phones policy. I'm gonna unplug it. It's gonna be mad annoying if I don't. There we go. Motor's out. Pinion gear back on. Now, need to screw it back on somehow. In such a terrible place for a tiny, tiny little set screw. The thing's mangled at the end. Might need a new one. Okay. Oh yeah, that's very much stripped. Not much I can do about that. Yep. I have another one. I'm not mistaken. Where the hell did it even go? Oh, it's still in the end. Like, that's stripped bad. Alright, this thing's junk. This little tiny screw. Stripped like crazy. You can't even see it, it's so small. It's really annoying though. So now there's nothing I can do. Everything's stripped. So much throw it all back in from which it came. Get a bag for this. Put everything back in here. And then I don't know when Henry's gonna be free next, but get up to his house, steal the tire, drive down to the bicycle store, because the sprocket's on the tire. Get a chain that fits that sprocket, because it's a weird chain, I don't know the name of it. Henry knows them all somehow, but I don't. He does more mini bike things than I do. Like I said, I work on cars, not bikes. And, I can finally mount that engine and try to get it to go. I'll definitely have to do more fabrications back at my house here. But I think mainstream, that's all.